It's time for Power Hour.
Just close the fucking door. Close the door.
Hello, traders. Welcome to Wednesday stream. Just another day, just another nonchalant all-time high on NASDAQ, the Qs, AMD. Binance coin made an all-time high yesterday, and it was close today, but pulled back. It's right around $1,300. But find me another crypto looking like this. Okay, we're not going to talk about Zcash, but because Zcash is still way off its all-time high, so this is different. But yeah, I mean, up 11% on this week. Last week was 17.56%. Absolutely insane. What a weekly 3-bar play in the end. My God. Okay, I mean, 1,500, I guess, psychological level. You just like think like, okay, I hope this is like a MicroStrategy situation where there have been times in MicroStrategy when it starts running seriously, Bitcoin is not far behind. Hope it's something like that, because there's some sort of Chinese, Asian, S-Coin, Solana, S-Coin scam market like bubble going on right now. I don't know too much about it, but it's like happening. There's all kinds of stuff on it on X. Like the Chinese cat gutter oil coin. Everyone's favorite gutter oil coin is going up 10,000%. One guy turned like 2 cents into $1 million. Like, okay, same things we had like back in January, November, and 2021. They're doing that in Asia, like Binance chain stuff. All right, so we don't have that here. Kind of annoying. Okay, we're really waiting. I think Ethereum is kind of the key to that. Like once Ethereum can break above 48.67, go into 5K territory, break that, start really expanding after 4+ years of nothing. Then I think maybe the party could be back on for Western altcoin bros. Until then, gonna have to wait. This like, are we gonna do it, man? I don't know. We pulled back, but now we're recovering today. I mean, Bitcoin's up 1.5%, just right at that old all-time high from July. Just sitting here after engulfing last week a God candle, 10%. How will the week conclude with 4 days left? You are right around where we opened on Sunday evening, so, or closed, whatever, closed into open. All right, you're flat on the week, down about 300 points, nothing. Daily. All right, we've discussed like the top of the trading range, that inflection zone between 123.231 and 124.587. The two different highs, the zone, and unfortunately we bearishly engulfed yesterday and fell right back within the parameters of the range. But today, rallying, but you kind of like formally regarding resistance as resistance again so far. I mean, at the peak today, it was nice. It was like, man, maybe yesterday was just a bad dream, but now we're kind of like, we've been kind of bleeding out throughout the day into the evening, and it's just kind of gonna close maybe like below all of the inflection zones. So we can't really get too excited until buyers are recapturing 124.587, because if they don't recapture that, then we're not broken out. That's all there is to it, okay? So no breakout, and at top of inflection zone and awaiting more data to be able to say we've broken out or we're screwed. Okay, like if say like it was going to close like it is now and we were going to reverse tomorrow the downside, I mean, you're probably targeting 120, and if things got bad, probably 117.4. But I'm not acting like I know. I'm just saying, like, if it was a bearish back test, at least you got a couple levels locally that could act as support. 120 and then 117. All right, 117.3. Okay, that's your Bitcoin update. I mean, come on. Red candle after, what was it? what was that? 9 out of 10 days were positive. Okay, well, yeah, you got to have a red candle. So they did it. That's it. Ethereum. Ethereum was really disappointing. Just whipsawed. And in fact, bearishly engulfed. And I mean, are we, the supply line that we broke? I mean, they tried to test and failed to test, right? To test it as support after breaking. And now they're like it's kind of like Bitcoin, but not, right? Where there's an inflection point, inflection zone. And they're just kind of testing as resistance. And that's it so far. Off the highs. Just right there. Hopefully we're not re-regarding the supply line as supply line again. That would suck. And then it's like, okay, pray to God we hold 43.84 if we sell off any tomorrow. So that's where we are. Kind of annoying, like this is really what happened. You see this candle close on the daily from August 13th. They tested it formally on the 12th and 13th of September, rolled over, and now look, another formal test of that inflection point. It's just like, supply it. Levels where there could be supply. Okay, there was too much, and it rolled over. So after a nice run, though, so no worries in life when Ethereum is trading above 43.84, really. Okay, that's the update, man. Ethereum was down over 5% yesterday. Wiped out all the gains we saw on the 6th. What are you gonna do? All right. Let's look at Solana real quick. Been performing better than most of the big ones today. I mean, after that bounce of 190, 198, you're just sitting up, sitting cushy above 216, a key inflection zone, inflection point, and giving it a time above that, you're just looking to retest the highs from mid-September, 250, and then things go well, 260. So just like a recovery day, but not quite enough of a recovery to say things are just all back on. We've broken back out. We're good, as you saw in Bitcoin, Ethereum. Like they're at these levels, but they got to break them, and they're just not yet. So maybe tomorrow, hopefully, but can't have expectations. XRP up 1.36%. It got wrecked yesterday, man, for real. I mean, down almost it was down 4.5%. Fell below 290, is below $3, is below like every key resistance support you need to be above now when we were kind of okay before yesterday. So in fact, all they've done is put in a lower high than the previous major high. So that's kind of annoying. You don't want to spend too much time below 290 because if this is all you're doing, it's similar to Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? You're testing a key level as resistance after it being broken yesterday.
People, please THX Mitch.
What's up, Cactus, man? Thanks so much, dude. Yeah, we will take a look at PayPal. Yes, sir. All right, so just until we're above 290, kind of like what? If you're formally back testing a key 290 level, right there, it's not an opinion, right? It's just, it's reality. It was the buying climax in December after that godlike run, like 500-600%. So they're testing that as resistance today after it was broken yesterday, and that's it. And if you catch follow through after the bearish back test, then you're targeting for 272, and that's it so far. Kind of like what? I mean, things were like, hey, it's starting to look okay, and then it's like, well, no, we're just gonna make a deep retrace and make a lower high than the previous high, and then roll over again. It's like, terrible. It's Chop City for months. No direction. Oh, that is pretty demoralizing for a swing trader, right? We as swing traders typically need some sort of direction, a continuation of the trend eventually. I mean, you can range bound trade, fine. Certainly, people buying at 272 have done well, but like the runs have just, every time you test it, the runs have been more and more weak. And that just is more of the case, like they held it a couple times. Really looked good on the 4 hour. They ran it. It's just another lower high than this high. Less than before, still kind of apparent. Until something changes, hopefully make a higher low or something. Okay, gross. Dogecoin was up more. It's been pulling back. Testing 22 cents. The target was certainly 26.5 cents. They've tested it successfully as a resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 days. No thank you. Can't break no matter what. And you're just trading below it still. Bearish and golden candle yesterday. So I'm just hoping for we just need some sort of ridiculous news-driven catalyst. It's going to happen at 6 a.m., 5 a.m., maybe even 4 a.m. That's just we're going to wake up. It's Christmas. Where all these stupid, controversial, garbage levels that are like acting as resistance that we just can't break because not enough demand. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, Doge. We wake up and they're all just shattered like a hot knife through butter. You will need that probably because this is just not cutting it. Oh, God. And it's going to be okay. And we're done. You know what's stupid about Bitcoin? This is the 5th time now we've made a fresh all-time high this year in 2021. 5th time. First time with January 20th, Trump got inaugurated. It was a fresh all-time high. Intraday, and then it was over. And then Bitcoin, from its all-time high, retraced 32. Bitcoin retraced
32.33, repeating, of course.
The Leroy Jenkins retrace, right? And then eventually we saw a fresh all-time high again in May. And then after just hitting that, immediately reversed and then had a 12.3% correction in about a month. And then a new all-time high occurred. And once we topped out, at 123.231, we then eventually had a 12.7% retrace in 50 days. You know what? I'll just be like, from that high, we had a 10% correction over 17 days. And then they back tested 112 support and then ran it one more time. And then another time we had an all-time high. And then it was a 13+% retrace in 18 days. So it's just like, oh my God. I think we were talking about this on the Hey Song string when we were making a fresh all-time high. It's like, I don't know, like you can't really tell if it's price discovery because every single time Bitcoin makes an all-time high, it's like immediate rejection and immediate 13+ day correction that's 10+%. Every time this year, every time. So we really, up until about maybe a week, 10 days ago, Bitcoin has done nothing in 10 months. Nothing. Yeah, 10 months. What's that? 286 days. Nothing. No yield. And I get it. New all-time highs, but it's just not really okay. So we got to break 124.587, and it's got to be crazy. It's got to be like resounding and not a joke, after, it's been, 11 days and out of 12 have been green after a nice support bounce. That was a beautiful potential entry. But after a run like that, okay, will it continue? Yeah, every time we play the Hey Song, it's like, I'll see you in 2 weeks to maybe 6 weeks, maybe even 2 months, 8 weeks. And then we'll play the Hey Song again, and then it'll be over. So if you hear the Hey Song, chances are it will probably reverse and be done for a while. I just hope it's not the case because we're in Q4, and it's just like we've been testing and testing, spinning our wheels for so long now, and it's like, it's time. All right, those are your big cryptos. We'll look at them real quick, and then let's go to the, you know what? Let's go to total market cap. Ask Jonathan how life is. Jonathan, you okay, man?
I like turtles.
Total is still just doing great, man. Total is actually phenomenal because it's, I don't know. Okay, here is the old all-time high from August 14th, all right? We had an all-time high breakout, and then immediately rejected with the bearish and golden candle. And today all they're doing is formally back testing that old all-time high resistance as resistance, and that's about it. Trading right at it / below it. Annoying. Very annoying. So the good news is, no matter what, as long as total, if it continues to sell off, as long as it concludes the sell off above $3.67 trillion, it would be the highest low in the history of total market cap, and I'd be down with that. Similar to Doge from August to now. So no problem, man. Everything good, good uptrend. They've already confirmed 3.67, the old resistance as support, not once but twice. That's great. So there's plenty of downside, and you're still going to be in great shape trend-wise. So you just got to stay stalwart in these. We could be very close to the dream of all dreams. Remember, I just think about, like, I just can't stop thinking about Ethereum, and I cannot stop thinking about Ethereum on the weekly, and I cannot stop thinking about Ethereum consolidating locally for 500 plus days. And then on day 518, week 518 of days, a breakout. And then a formal perfect back test. And then an engulfing candle. The engulfing candle concluded above the old all-time high from May of 2021. And here we are, just sitting here. And anything above 43.84 is like wonderful. Like, just hold tight with your position. You gotta have faith, man. But it's like, we're in the space-time continuum where we're not running. We're not going crazy yet. But it's like, there's kind of an argument that we could be very close to it, but we don't expect anything. We just know the levels. We know the structures, and you know, you're right, kind of like at a bull flag breakout moment, but you can't really tell because that big pullback yesterday, sitting a little bit higher than we were at the close on Sunday. So that's where I'm at. Like, everything's good. In fact, everything's good above 39.30, 39.50. So, all right. And that engulfing candle is just kind of everything. So don't lose faith or hope or anything like that. We're in a pretty prime position on the weekly. Daily's kind of, I don't know. But, like, I don't know. I would just kind of be patient, okay? Be very patient. Our time might be upon us. Okay, so let's go to the S&P 500, man. Remember that index fund that requires Jesus chimes again because a fresh intraday all-time high, a fresh record close. This channel is unbelievable. Just skating below the heart line of the channel. What happens when they break it? Then we're headed to the 1618. And that means, I bet you, Google goes in price discovery. Not Google, sorry. That already happened. Apple would go in price discovery. Apple looks so stupidly strong here. Only thing that's going to wreck Apple is probably some sort of like macro-wide mega flush sell-off VIX spike. If that doesn't happen and all stays the same, I think Apple's about to just go nuts in price discovery. It's like this insane upsloping flag on Apple. I just gotta show you. I'm just like captivated. Like, I own this, and I'm just like owned it before the move, and I'm just like, what if it breaks upward? I mean, you have not even tested 260, and if they do, there's just nothing here. You've been consolidating since September 23rd. Yeah, these they look like 1 minute candles, don't they? 2 weeks of this high and tight consolidation. You engulfed today, bullish engulfing candle today, chat. I'm just saying, like, this is one that has not really run, and all this high volume on these moves up. Like, how does the spider S&P 500 get to its 1618? Apple would be a major culprit. It's a market driver, and it's poised. So it's just slow going. I know, man. It's a slow going boomer growth stock. But super, I mean, I just like the structure. I like the trend. I like the way things have been going for it. I don't like Tim Cook being an Auburn grad, but I'll put that behind me, okay? But the Dow Jones Industrial Average, it was flat today. down $1.20, 0.00%. It did nothing, Burger, today. So that's it. Just been high and tight consolidation for a few days. Probably gonna get a green one soon, and probably gonna eventually see 47,370. All right, just not much talk about on Dow Jones. But the Nasdaq, different story. All-time highs and a bullish Marabazoo. Cannot stop, man. Cannot stop. 23,043, up 1.12% today. It's just phenomenal. Like, what a channel. What a dream. And then the small caps just hanging in there. You know what happened today? Let me see here. Oh, it was so close. It was the second highest daily candle close we've ever seen. Something remarkable would be the 244.46 level. You see that magenta line on your screen? Well, that's the old all-time high from 2021. And then another test in 2024 before collapse. Well, something's magically happened today, and it's never happened in the history ever. I'm talking only one day in the history of the IWM have they ever regarded 244.46 as support, and it was today. Let's see if there is any consequence to buyers not just breaking key levels, but reconfirming them as support. Well, you lost it yesterday. So yesterday was not a formal back test. The traders settled up lower than it. Today we gapped up, recaptured it, and then reconfirmed it as support. That is huge. I mean, let's see. Big technical event. Probably the biggest technical event we've seen on this asset ever. Okay. Up 1.05% today, up a little bit after hours, 0.11%. Nice. Okay, there are your index funds. Phenomenal. Gold, man. Yes, it's gold, man. A fresh all-time high. I'm sorry, man. It's Jesus Chime season. All summer. Every other day. Every day, right? Every day. Yeah, broke $4,000 for the first time in human history yesterday. Pinged y'all about it if you're in the Discord. And took it to a peak of 4,041.90. And you kind of gap down a little bit. You're just, hey, dude, at any point now, any pullback, sideways actions, it's going to be normal. I mean, this is crazy. The more you scale out, the more insane it is. Yep. Psychotic. So I'm in the chat for more history every day on the gold spot price. How about silver? You can imagine gold's doing what it's doing. Silver's doing what it's doing. Silver made a bullish engulfing candle yesterday. It's the new day now. And you are just cents away, from all-time highs. You gotta scale out. This is it, man. All-time highs goes back to April 26th, 2011. Dude, what? April 26th, 2011? April 25th, that's like 2 days before the largest tornado outbreak in the history of meteorology. I was in college, and the largest tornado of all the 300 plus tornadoes that came to pass in that 3-day outbreak period ripped through Tuscaloosa. And I'm very grateful I'd have been dead because I was desensitized. The sirens were going off. That is wild, man. 2 days before that historic meteorological event. Okay, and here we are, soon to be rivaling it. It's gonna happen, dude. They're gonna test it, and it'll probably break, but $50 is such a major psychological level. You just don't know what's going to happen. This thing's been non-stop. Non-stop. Really since, I guess let's just say since August 20th, it's really just been going crazy. Okay, silver. Platinum. What did platinum do today? Platinum hit a fresh multi-year high. We're talking like what is that? 12-year highs, just about, and approaching a very key level, like 1737, 1755 is a mega. 2010, 2012, 2012, 2013, a major reversal point. You're going to test that, and you could very well pull back there. As you can see, this impulse, consolidation, impulse. I mean, that's exactly where some supply could be. If you ever break that, mother of God, everyone in the world should have their alert set up above 1755, because you hear an alert 758 or 1758 or something higher, 1760, something extremely notable is occurring. And then, you know, there's a couple peaks, 1874, 1900. Probably be looking for 2K on platinum. So just crazy. How about palladium? Where's my XPD? Oh man, I'm so tired, dude. Right here. Yeah, palladium, dude. This is your confirmation. Wyckoff accumulation phase E we are in now. It's confirmed. Confirmed a few days ago, really. I mean, you had these. Look at the price action correlation to the top of the trading range. It is phenomenal. That December 2023 peak. Look how they broke it, and then all this back test, you know, September 30th all the way to October 3rd, and then rallied and then continued, and you've just run straight to the next resistance. 1500, 1583 been discussing. That's not going to be easy to break, but if they ever can, then it's going to be up 1853. They break 1853, looking at $2,000+ Palladium is now.
Let's take a look at nickel over on the London.
What's up, Ryan? Sure, why not? Thematic to what we're looking at. Metals, again, Wyckoff accumulation schematic. You had the, this is what you call the sign of strength. Okay, the breach of the top of the trading range, but it was temporary. You had your pullback. That's fine. It's called the backup. Sometimes the backups are very chill, and they back test only and hold, but sometimes they don't. And then the form of confirmation is really the re-breaking out of the trading range, and now you have it. And so it's a three-point thing, 3-point system to the final phase of Wyckoff accumulation. The sign of strength, the SOS, then the BU, the backup, and then the confirmation. Confirmation's the breakout, pretty much above the sign of strength too. If you look at it like that. But a long way to go. A lot of resistance above us, but it's awesome to see. We've been talking about this for a long time, haven't we? God. Okay, what did you say, nickel? Yeah, we can look at nickel, which is not a precious metal, so on London Stock Exchange, or just London, over on the London. Nickel, I mean, I've got some nickel futures, but I'm not sure exactly which. I mean, IG, isn't that British, maybe English? Let's look at some others. Yeah, dude, same picture. Like, it doesn't matter. They're all similar charts. Nickel is not the same. Nickel is plentiful. There's too much of it to care. It's not precious. It's an industrial metal, whatever. Kind of like copper, but copper, I think long term looks amazing. A deep retrace. This one, how you gonna manage your risk? We need to have a stop loss below $14,800. Yeah, just let it ride. I mean, it's not really. I mean, maybe they're holding one swing low from 2012. One. Yeah, shoot, dude, there it is. Yeah, they're holding it. Okay, then if you wanted to play it, if you're a nickel bro, which I'm not a nickel bro, then you probably want to manage your risk with a stop below 14.9, and that's it. It's the only way I think you can play it. If it holds here and you run, then you're probably looking at, not probably, that would be a perfect target. 18,767, 18.9. Or you see the reversal points after breaching Look at that. 2 times. Straight up and down. Up and down. Up and then down. And then up again. That would be it. Nickel is trying to bottom out, maybe. We don't act like we know. We just know it's at a level. It's pretty important with some leeway. And you have an argument to not own the asset. Nickel below 14.9. But if you want, you could take a chance. And that would be your prize if it played out. Okay? Ryan? Thank you, dude, for the $20. I know we had a request before that, but got the quad screen up right now for cryptos, but we could switch it over to the US futures. The futures, man, just like as I'm speaking to you, S&P 500 futures and NASDAQ at all-time highs. So I'm just going to have to, it's obligatory, I got to just hit the Jesus chimes. I mean, what is going on, dude? It's just like we cannot escape the all-time highs. It's like Jason, you know, in a horror movie, but inverse. It's like the bull, he's popping out, you know, from the bushes with his green knife, and he's just throwing money at us. And it's like, I can't stow, no, dude. Too much gains. I'm about to pay the IRS so much money. Oh, my God. Oh, wait, but, you know, because of the government shutdown, apparently the IRS is losing 50% of its workforce, which, very good. Very good. Now we just need another 50%, another 100%, and then we'll be real good. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay. All right, so your commodity, your metals doing just fine, man. Coffee futures is up today. Coffee futures, man, is in a long-term uptrend. Do not forget that. The trend is your friend, and it's kind of like based out right here, putting in a higher low. Ooh, couple with Hendel. Coffee futures probably going to keep going. You're probably going to go test 425 due to this trend, and you're probably going to break it, and you're probably going to go run to levels we've never seen in human history. Coffee beans, coffee futures. Why not, man? Like, you're seeing everything hit all-time highs. Everything. And there's a reason for that. And it's not because everything is now worth more because of fundamentals. It is literally the free market repricing these assets for monetary debasement. That's all it is. Yep. That's all it is, man. And just no one wants bonds anymore. People really don't want real estate because of the market conditions. So people are out of options besides equities and metals and some top cryptos. That's all they can do right now. Rare earth strategic metals. Remember this? Dude, since like you know, the M shape and the back test of the key level, the cycle reversing levels regarded as support.
Yay. Now listen up, everybody. I have an announcement. I am nominating young Mr. Mitch Ray for the Nobel Peace Prize for services to TA. That's technical analyses to you and me. I don't care for the Nobel Prize anymore. As long as Mitch has it, it's in good hands. I'm keeping it away from Chai. Nah. Everybody press 1 if you agree that Mitch deserves this grand honor. Buy Ethereum, everybody. Don Jr. advised me of this. The Democrats are horrible. See ya.
Thank you. Thank you for the Donald Trump Tangia, man. All right. So, you know, it's been a straight line up. Like rare earth, strategic metals since that formal back test. My God, dude, it is up 126% in 183 days. It recently broke a key resistance support from 2014. But the hard target, probably 98.85. It is artwork. Certainly artwork. These commodities, man. Oh my God! What? Oh my God, chat! It's feeder cattle futures. They did it again. You have to be kidding me. Another record close. Feeder cattle futures. Remember this? I remember, dude. Yep, going parabolic. Never before seen prices. The cost to feed the cattles. I guess just like a bull flag or something. And then, of course, you got live cattle futures up here about to do the same friggin' thing, man. This is just, yeah. Imagine being able to afford steak in 2025. You're out of your mind. Just a little bull pennant. Just a cute little bull pennant. Probably just going to blast off. Look at this thing, man. You wish Bitcoin could do this. It's never gonna. Bitcoin's never gonna do this again, dude. Never. Nope. This should be live cattle futures live. Okay, because it's called live cattle futures and then it's live. Yeah. Live cattle moon boys. Yeah, so it's not just metals that's going berserk. This one's been a lot more consistent in its melt up. Okay. Anyway, let's look at these Mag 7s because we love the Mag 7s. Let's look at the best to the worst. Nvidia, really good day today. Not an all-time high, but you're getting there. You'll probably be there tomorrow, man. You just gapped up, and from the get-go, not one shadow, not one seller. When it gapped up, just ran all day till the end.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Wow.
Lizard.
Wow. Thanks, dude. Like 50 cents. Anyway, wait a second. See, the problem is when the market's closing, like I'm about to begin my workout with my trainer every day. So this happened, dude. Highest daily candle close ever on Nvidia. Wow. History. Can't even believe it. But yeah, 193.85, the gold mean ratio, it looms as probably going to get hit at this point. They formally backtested the breakout as support on October 6th. And I guess that October 6th candle is like a morning doji star that now has follow through behind it. Incredible. Amazon finally caught some bids. It's off the highs of the day, but man, this is what we're talking about. Like, you have the harmonic framework, but you did not lose 216. You did not lose the 200 symbol moving average. You did not break the bad action magnet move threshold around 212 to 1150. So due to the nature of the market right now, good luck identifying a bearish pattern on an individual asset in an extremely godlike, scary, psychotic uptrend and thinking that it's going to perform well, because they just can't, man.
Anonymous tipped $25. Hey Hall of Famer bro love, can we check out Mayo please and thanks, and just want to say thank you to Quantum for all the fun. Folded hands emoji, face holding back tears emoji, clap peepo PLS.
Wow. We can certainly do that, dude. Anonymous, thank you, dude. Quantum, man. Well, that was, Quantum was most fun, like, what, November last year, December last year. It was like September through November of last year when the third valley, the M shape completed. It was like $1. All of them were like cents to $1, and they just had the great, incredible accumulation signature with the M shape on the tail end, and it was just like, it was great, man. And now look at them; they're up 1,000+%, all of them. It is wild. And then you've got other ones too, like ACHR. ACHR did something spectacular today. Recaptured $12, and then NNE, which is nanonuclear. All these ones that had these really good Genesis setups are now like just, they're gone, man. They are gone in a very positive way. So, and you just don't know when it's going to end, because Anyway, thank you, dude. We will look at MYO. All right, let's go to Tesla. Dude, Tesla, you didn't worry about a thing. Remember the situation here. You do not give a crap. You do not check your Tesla position. You do not worry about it. You just sit in it because you are in from the early 300s, low 300s, and you're just waiting for 488. And you don't care what anyone says. We don't care about that pundit on CNBC said, oh, Tesla's gonna blow. It's gonna go to 200. It doesn't matter. None of that matters, man. You have a plan. The plan has already succeeded, and now the question is to what extent it will further succeed, which is 488.68, and then price discovery, Fibonacci extension for another target up there. So life's good. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about the sideways. You're already up. You killed it. You're gonna kill it some more. All right, on Tesla. Hype in the chat. Up 1.2 numbers today. Nothing to worry about. All right, Meta has been very disappointing. Still nothing that really. One thing they did do. The only silver lining of this sell-off has been they filled a gap that extends back to August 1st, and that's it. That gap acted as support, and that's it. That really was. They filled the gap and they tested that July 18th low and the July 30th gap low, 692, and it bounced. But to be able to really manage this great and well, I think it'd be an insurance policy to get back above 740 and hold it, and then I'd feel a lot better about it, because you're just kind of sitting below it. It's like we want to be above levels and then correlating positively to them. So all right, it's up today a little bit. Apple, again, we already looked at this. I just think, oh my God, how does the S&P 500 get to the gold mean ratio? This one right here, Apple, and Nvidia probably extending to godlike levels. Giovanni, Giorgio, thank you for $1 super chat, man. Thank you, dude. Much love. Apple, my God, high and tight, Flagstaff. Microsoft, meh, whatever. No edge, no structure really to trade or anything, but they're attempting a rally here, and you know how it is. What happens? X to A to B, B to C. I hope they're going to attempt a rally. I don't know if it's going to be a lower high or a higher high, but whatever, man. Investors' paradise. Yeah, just flat today. Only asset of the Mag 7 down was Google. Who cares? Because Google, how crazy is this, right? The trade setup. The last target of the trade setup was 248, was the gold mean ratio, was this very, very faint magenta line you see on the screen. What has it been doing since it hit target 4, the last target? September 15th. We are 3 weeks into correlating around this level, and we're trading below target 4. Do you get why? It doesn't mean it's over. It just means wow. So you had your chance to take profit at target 4 and you didn't, and now you're literally trading below target 4 today. So been flat, just consolidating, and you know what? It'll probably at some point pivot and run to all-time highs again. Just don't know when. All right. It's amazing. This was IMO trade of the year. It was slow going. Black Lithium Americas Corporation kind of ended up becoming that because it was one day, but this was way more methodical, way more tolerable, I guess, where you could just make gains every day on the position and feel good.
Vincent LaChapelle,
not like that.
Eat you cats, super chatted $71.60. Hey Mitch, good evening. Can we take a look at Albe on the daily? Thanks a lot.
Please clap.
Vincent, the answer would be yes. Thank you so much for the 7160, dude. We will look at Linde Ave on the daily. Thank you a lot, man, and the ongoing support for this 100% crowdsourced community, man. Thank you so much, dude. It's not you, if it's not Giovanni, Giorgio, and if it's not Anon and Ryan Burke and Cactus and all the patrons, it's no one. Okay. No one, just y'all. Okay, so that's the Mag 7. We have to look at AMD because a fresh all-time high. It is gorgeous. It's gorgeous, and it's up another 2.2%. We got Animal Spirit Bomb now. We don't even know what's going to happen. Oh my God, we got double Jesus chimes going on. Let's go Atticus, man.
Just sending love and appreciation to you, Mitch. Please say hi to Miami for me. I miss her terribly.
Will do, Atticus. Hello, Miami. We are here. It's autumn. You can see the leaves falling, but not down here. It's like if you don't have decorations up or anything, you don't know what time of the year it is. It is kind of a weird psychological thing growing up in a place that has seasons, all 4 seasons. There's nothing here. So it's cool because it doesn't get cold, but the leaves never change. You don't get that camaraderie of autumn, which is such a unbelievable part of the year. It's like my favorite. 3rd weekend in October coming up, Alabama versus Tennessee. The smell of bourbon, the leaves falling, the orange and the red and all the colors, man. And the pumpkins and yeah, I love it. Thank you, dude. Holy crap. Yeah, dude. Chat. I mean, big shout out to Vincent and Atticus right there. And now Shark freaking Anonymous, man.
Shark Anonymous tipped $25. Can we also look at Buru because wow NB Nio Corp won Berserker mode?
Fubu. We'll look at it, Shark Anonymous. Thanks for 25. Definitely look at it. All right, so the Mag 7s, AMD is just a sight to behold here. Breakaway gap. This ain't filling anytime soon, chat. You want targets? That's going to happen sooner rather than later, most likely. Easy. And it's deep, man. 268 is target 1 here on AMD and price discovery. 268. Target 2, 289. You want a 1618, 320, 320. Those are your extension targets. Simple. Hype in the freaking chat. Lisa Sue Bay. Humble beginnings back when she was she had us at $5. I remember I was living the normie life back then. I was in a networking meeting and AMD for the first time in like 16 years or something had eclipsed $5 and I was so happy. I was so excited. And here we are at 235, 240 plus after hours. Hype in the chat. Let's go, dude. My God. Core mining. Look at this thing. The melt up 11.64%. Highest price seen since February 2013. It's stupid, man. Oh, smart home, smart rent or whatever. It's finally up. 10.2%, and you know, not really much to look at. Dell was up 9%. My God, dude, Dell closing in on all-time highs, I think. Yeah, Dell's closing in. You're getting an all-time high on Dell, bro. Soon. Wow, ANET all-time freaking high, man. Record close. It's insane. You had Micron, all the semis, all-time highs on Micron, chat. Let's go. Rocket Lab, if you know about this one, it's nuts. Bull flag. Took a little time, but it's just gone. Like, these are... certain areas are getting to 1990s type situation of their pumps. And there it is, chat. Bitcoin Daily Candle has closed. And thank you, Dank Pepe, Peepo. Possibly a variation of the Pepe's. Jesus chimes. All right. The semiconductors, man. Looks like they're not going to stop, are they? They were at good news. We closed slightly above 123.23107, which is the high from July 14th. We did it. We closed above it, but we need more, man. If you want to be conservative, you want to break out for real, you break 124 at 587. that, and then you completely invalidate the potential bearish engulfing candle. The good news is the bearish engulfing candle today caught zero follow through, so that's good. That means we don't know if this bearish engulfing candle is actually real yet. Could be a complete joke. I'm hoping for that. Hold 123.23107 now. Hold it and do not lose it. If you do, at least close above it by 24 hours from now. All right. The music's not. What the heck? I hear it. Hold on one sec. Oh, it's cold. Well, I don't know why it's not playing, dude. Hold on, give it a second, all right? I don't want to steal the thunder of the TTS. And there's others up. I mean, Marvel is up today, up 6+%. Good day for semiconductors. If we want to, we can just look at the socks, because that thing broke out a while ago. Well, that's what we call a bamboozle candle right there. The bamboozle. Look at this. It was so freaking phenomenal. This is what you dream of, chat. You dream of price action correlation like this. Remember that old resistance that no one in the world could argue with. Look how the market participants took us above it. Oh no, we violated it, but there was no follow through on the breakdown. Recaptured, retested, reconfirmed once and then twice. That's a dream, man, for risk management, to see that you can just, stop loss after that engulfing candle off the level, tight stop somewhere and let it ride, and look at you now. What happened today on the SOX, which is the Semiconductor ETF, an aggregate of all semiconductors. Highest daily candle close in human history today. Today. Up 3.42%, a freaking ETF. Insane.
Gartley on bull, we bull, completed at key level of 12 and at the bottom of a down sloping channel.
We can do it, Cole, man. Thank you, Goose.
Boom, please.
I'm broke from S-Coins. Can't say I didn't do everything I could to utilize technical analysis as a gateway from the scam coin market that you love to traditional assets, to equities. Can't say I didn't try over all these years. Thank you. We will look at those, and maybe we should just time to get into them, because they're starting to stack up a little bit. Okay, the first request was PayPal. You pay, I pal, or something. This thing is finally doing stuff, been gapping up. Volume was real high today. Volume was highest level since July. And above that 200 moving average, man, it really wasn't like doing too hot. I mean, like, the correlation was not that great to the 68.59 level, but they're really starting to take it places. And yeah, man, I cannot be surprised. Look, the bottom's probably already in, man. It's been in. I mean, this was like a trade setup up here, and they take it down, round trip it, and the sellers tried again, and they just failed. And now, like, you got a one low and a second low. I think like PayPal is like a position. Like, you could be in a position on this. So that it could take months, a year. But as long as you stay above 68.59 or even $72, given enough time, you're pretty much targeting on PayPal from its high point to its low point, a 23% retrace, which is a 111.88. But forget that, because it's not confluent with anything. The real big resistance first, I think you got 92.98 on deck, and then in the hole is 121. And then after that, probably the gap fill. This big gap fill around, shoot, dude, it's around the 172 level. So, yeah, dude, PayPal's trend has pretty much reversed, or it's very close to being able to defend. You got to take out probably $93 to, like, say it is definitely really a trend reversal. But on the bottom side, I think you have what you need to say things have turned around more than before with the higher lows. And now being above this major inflection zone, going back to 2017, I think you're good to own this asset. If you really want to, there's tons of upside, and the risk isn't very high down here. This is still the basement. But again, if you're okay with holding it for a year.
$25. Speaking of socks, can we look at the socks under the bed that were stolen by the underwear gnomes? Socks, please.
Underwear gnomes? You might be the first person in the history of the stream to mention underwear gnomes in
Grab
this
the Asians
ever.
DoorDash/Grubhub plus Uber.
What's up, Cactus Man? The Asians DoorDash? Oh, okay. Take a gander at it. Well, we know, I mean, Uber itself has been doing phenomenal. Recent all-time highs. So PayPal chat. Above. I mean, man, it's almost like it's so simple. Like any pullback, too, you guys, a blessing. Like it almost be like this. It's so ridiculous. It's like easy 4-to-1, 5-to-1, and like you could be down on your position a lot, but it's like that simple. It's like not even a position trade. It's like just an investment at this point. Like target 2 is stupid. It's the gap fill to 172. It's like that. You could just play 1 and 2 if you want. You could even have 3. 3 would be the 618, the golden retrace, confluent with an overhead resistance from 2020. It's like 1, 2, 3. It's like that simple on PayPal, bro. Like if you want something you don't even have to think about, you don't have to worry about. You know, it's like dude, you're gonna buy gold right now. You're impulsing, no consolidation structure, no more than before evidence. It's gone, dude. Gamble, flipping coin. This is way more strategic. All right. Jeez. PayPal, an investment, bro. I mean, just technical indicators, kind of like trend analysis. That's about it, really. You're not trading any sort of structure unless you're talking about locally the double bottom, kind of. I like it, man. Might buy some. Just spot and have fun. Not worry about it and check on it in a year. Maybe 8 months. Sometimes it's very simple. But it's not going to be immediate. Not bad, man. Not bad. Okay, so that was for Cactus. Ryan wanted nickel. We looked at nickel. Now we'll look at the next request, which was Mayo. Yeah, leaps, long call, sure. You know, as long as they're not crazy premium and it's responsible and you're okay with losing all of it, because that's what you have to have, that assumption going into options trading. Sure, absolutely, man. So Mayo. Well, unfortunately, right, we always love local structures. It's up 12.3% today. Distribution services, well, that's an understatement, right? I mean, my God, if there wasn't a more appropriate name for an asset, yes, or for the asset being in the distribution services, yes, all it does is distribute, chat. That's all they do. Lower highs, lower lows, eternally. Doesn't make money at all. But yes, a good old 886. He's like, dude, it's a shark pattern. It's a shark pattern in that, reaction territory. Yeah, there it is, dude. It exceeded the 886 a little, kind of reacting. But again, you want nice local structures to develop at pattern completion zones. You don't have anything. It could rally. Who knows how high it would go down here. But I don't even. It's not even a shark anchoring this way. If I anchored another way, though, I could probably get away with it as a shark anchoring like 1 and 2 here. Then it's a shark. Then it's a 1618. So yeah, you're sharking, but there's no forms of confirmation. That's what we like. We love confirmation lows. You're just flipping coins down here, hoping that this continues. In the short term, if it did, it'd be a 169 gap fill target. I'm not sure if it's going much higher than that. But yeah, certainly, dude. Good. Like the request, I understand it ain't on. I see where you're at. You're like, dude, there's a shark pattern that has completed here, and it's maybe beginning to react. And it's like, okay, type 1 reaction. Well, let's wait for the reaction to conclude, and then a couple months go by and we get to our type 2 return, just like we had to do on ACH. What if they do this? Oh my God, dude, it's crazy. Then come down and it's like, holy crap, dude. What if they Slightly lower low, and it's June of next year. You know, and then all of a sudden there's bullish divergence on the weekly and the daily at the same time, and it's easy to manage risk optimally. Tight stop with max upside. All right, I'm all in for this, right? But until then, that's going to take a lot of time, a lot of work. But you typically want them to all end up looking like this. This, chat, right there. Undeniable. Right? Type 2 return. Slightly lower low. Bullish divergence on the oscillators, the daily and the weekly, the 3-day, all of it. Right there, man. That's what you want. Easy to manage risk. Tight stops. Good upside. And great to see ACHR. You know, it was bad at the beginning of the day, but they sold it off. Don't care. Anything above like $10 is really like a dream. Like I think like $10, anything above $10 on ACHR right now is like amazing. And due to this market nature, like how we are, they recaptured 1183 today, which in my opinion is like everything. Like I don't care about the local stuff. I care about this one swing high from IPO days, December 2020, to be above that, to recapture that. After just all they did was fill this gap right here. That was it. That was the whole point of today's move and sell off. Fill gap. Gap is filled. Now what? Recaptured, holding. All right, waiting on 1859 now. Pretty much just going to hold and wait for this target up here. Yep. Trend is your friend. It's a nanonuclear graduate. It's graduating class of the nanonuclears and the quantum computings and all the other sick technical setups that really were ushered in the beginning of their trends, and the trend has remained just a sell wall with higher lows. That's all this is, and eventually it will be gone. Like, you know, right here I'm thinking you still got like another 49-50% upside on ACHR, targeting for all-time highs. That's it. Okay, so anyway, thanks Anonymous. Let's go to Linde for Vincent. Thanks again, bro. All end. Only -5 people are watching. How's that even work, dude? Linde really hasn't recovered much. You know, they had that sharp pattern and the rising wedge. And okay, so there's like some bearish stuff, like bearish structures that have resolved. And all that's really happened lately is 284 to 298 is a mega inflection zone. Look, man, it's like, I'll show you why, right? Show your math. Like, why is this a gray zone? You can see 2021 in February, March 2021, April 2021. You can see May of 2021. You can see it held in October 2021, and then it broke and it collapsed, and then they regarded it formally as resistance in December 2021. You see why that's such a big deal of a level?
Hey man, can you look at Beam 4 hours daily?
Johan Machine, yeah, dude, absolutely. We'll look at Beam, man. Beaming, we're beaming, dude. Then it was support December 2024 a couple times. They couldn't hold it, and then it broke and back tested as resistance for rolling over and correcting, and then rallying 88%, and then topping out. So your trend's fine. Your trend's okay. Like, there's no problem with the trend. I just kind of, like, again, man, like, in order to be able to, like, I'm telling you the trend's good, but I can't tell you, like, oh, there's a way to strategize a trading plan optimally right now. If you wanted to be able to do that, you would really want, it's always like this. I don't know if it'll ever happen. I don't care. But if you did ever want it to happen, that level that's been support resistance for 4+ years, you want it to be recaptured, and then you want them to return and hold it. And then maybe even locally, like a high or low. That's what you would want if you wanted to be able to set up a trading plan with really good risk management and know your upside. Like, it would be like that if we could just do that. And we don't have it. And if we don't have it, then whatever. You can't do anything. Like, so wait for the buyers to recapture 298.63. How about just say $300? And then if we can get a pullback so they can reconfirm the validity of the area as support, maybe once, twice would be a dream. then it'd be a no-brainer, right? But until then, you kind of just gotta, let's recapture 300 first, all right? And then we'll talk. But the trend's still good. I'm not saying the trend has reversed or anything, but because they're still putting in the higher lows here. Even recently, it's the highest low of the uptrend, kind of. Still above the 200 moving average. 200 moving average still up sloping. So you're not screwed or anything. It's just this is swing trading, position trading stream. And we're always, we're looking at assets. The updates are great, man. That's what I do at the beginning of the stream. But we start getting these requests. It's like, can we construct a trading plan? That's almost like, that's literally every time I look at an asset that you paid money for, can we construct a trading plan? Like the first question I try to answer, yes or no. If I can't, well, all we can talk about is how could we, hypothetically, for education, for value, right? So we can't really yet, but maybe if we get those events to occur, all right? Does that make sense, chat? I don't know. Like, whatever, man. I don't understand what you're talking about. Thank you, Vincent, man. Okay, next request was, thanks again, Atticus, for just the contribution, the request. It's really nice, man. Niburu. Buru. Well, we've been here. But my God, if it doesn't look like a biotech company, it's not. It's electronic technology, electronic components. Oh, God. What kind of components they've been electronicking? Oh, God. Doesn't look like they ever make money either. Oh, my God. Net margin minus 25,000%. Dude, their revenue was $49,000 in Q1. Dude, we made $49,000. Net income was $12.64 million, though. So it's like, okay, so this, fundamentally speaking, this is one of the worst things I've ever seen. But then we look down here and it's like, they created a new bottom, bro, and then it like went berserk. It's up 37%. Today is up, say, 86% yesterday. Like, how can you really know? Like, it's just, hey, man, we're at the Niburu slot machine. And finally, after all this time, someone hit the lotto. They hit the lotto, man. That's it. I guess the only way to strategize this would have been like really paying attention to Niburu early October to see them recapture the 16-cent all-time low. And that's it. That's like, okay, time to strategize on Niburu. I got finite capital. I'm putting my money in this. Okay. So above 52 cents. I guess the next ever resistance is 99 cents. So there's more upside, man. Yeah, it must have been a news-driven catalyst. Niburu to acquire Orbit. Okay, so they're buying companies. That's kind of, really? You're buying companies with what? You make no money ever. You lose millions quarterly. But we're going to buy a company, bro. Make it make sense. All right. Nice run, though. All right. Not taking anything away from you, Sharknonymous. It did certainly go to berserker mode, as you would say. All right. Bull. B-U-L-L. Webull. The Chinese Robin Hood, man. Dang, dude. They really, really got wrecked. Okay. Jeez, dude, what'd they do to this thing? Like, dude, I guess they stepped out of line with the Communist Chinese. Wow, look at this volume candle today. I wonder if this, maybe it's an anomaly or it's like some broken data. This was a nice rounding structure and then like lower high and then 3 lower highs and then it like crashed. October 6th. And 7th, my God, was down like over 10% in 2 days. My God, man, down like 20+% in a week. But like, yeah, look at that happened today. What did you say? You said completed a Gartley? No. Completed at a key level. Gartley, yeah. Looks too shallow. Bottom. $12 bottom. See, the bottom's not 12, bro. The bottom is certainly June's $10 level. So if you were going to M-shape theory craft here, I think it would be like this. And then 786. Oh, it is a Gartley. Weirdly, it looks so weird, right? You're Gartleying 60% retrace on B, 786 on D. No 144 on.
Anonymous tipped $25. ODV mining, look at the recent volume. Could this thing rip higher?
I hope so. I mean, you know, the volume's got to be good. You got to have good structures. You know, all the variables and ingredients needed for a good setup. So we'll see though. Webull, a Gartley has completed for sure. It's there, like, right? You see it, 786 with a 618 on B with a lower high on C. But type 1 reaction. I wonder if these Chinese are so crazy when it comes to harmonics, you know, like they were crazy. All these Chinese assets, right? You saw those M shapes at key supports. It was wild to see. Anyway, that volume is very interesting at the price reversal zone of a potential bullish Gartley. I'm gonna like put this on my certain type of watch list just because of that volume, right? I mean, that's like, I'm now so interested. These Chinese, and they're just gonna be like, yes, the Gartley was put in. Here is the high volume. It is time to rise. Yeah, if you get back above 1344, it's going to be a quick ride to $16, $18 after that. So I really do wonder what's going on with it. I like the M shape. It's not really correlating to key levels or anything. I guess you could be like, okay, maybe here, maybe like swing low from May. They kind of took it down there. Oh, whoa, we'll see here. What's going on with these? Okay, you got a swing high, swing low. Maybe like $12. 12.19 is a key level. Maybe. I'm very intrigued. All right. Nice Gartley on Webull. Remember, this is Robinhood's, the Chinese version of Robinhood. Okay, next one was Rune. For broke S-Coin guy. Rune coin. It's your typical garbage. Yeah, dude, you're broke, man. Anyone trying to be long on these scam coins, look at it, dude. It's dead. Dead. I mean, dead on arrival, man. Like hitting same price was that November 2022, same price September 2020. Dude, it's October 2025. 5 years later, same price. And what's it been doing since it crashed? And at the beginning of the year, it has done nothing, man. Completed an M shape and it's just right at the pattern completion zone. Only lower highs on the top end. No, not even really higher. Lower highs on the top end. Not even really higher lows on the bottom end. Like your low, local, lower low, local, lower low. But hey, still above 107. So if you requested it, man, I mean, maybe that's your threshold for your tolerance of owning it. You don't want to own it below 107, but if you're sitting here and you're in it and you're broke now because you've been holding it for so long, I guess just hold a little longer till 107 breaks, then stop yourself out and go get drunk. I don't know. Yeah, dude, there's not enough capital to sustain or make this market in crypto. Remember, 36 million cryptos now, dude. Too many, not enough liquidity. And new new scams created every day that are masquerading as cryptos, whatever you want to call a crypto scam. How many days, dude, has it been? Like 248 days, same price. Yikes, man. It is. I don't know why people even look at stuff like this anymore. It just doesn't make sense, man. Like, you're looking at it and you're like, I'm really overanalyzing, man. Like, while like we've had like these legendary moves on these assets that had perfect TA setups, right? Wonderful risk management strategies, and they're just gone, and like so much money made. And it's like, you're looking at this and it's like, why do you even look at it, man? Waste your time. Rune, bro. Thank you so much, broke S-Coin guy. Sorry about your S-Coin. You want a 3-time bearish semiconductor ETF? Oh my God, man. This is remember, if you are making bets on semiconductors getting destroyed, this is your bet. But you got decay, because you're paying for margin on this. It's a 3-time levered ETF. So all-time lows goes without saying. It's down over 10% today. You couldn't even analyze this chart properly if you wanted to because of the decay. So it's always going to be making fresh all-time lows, and then it's always, even if it pumps like this, like we saw in April, it's still always going to make like lower highs than previous highs and roll over because, again, decay. So soon they'll have to reverse split this thing, you know, getting too cheap. That's under the bed, the underwear gnomes. You got it. Lots of underwear gnomes here. Yikes. All right, grab the Asian DoorDash. Grab Holdings Limited. Oh yeah, it's similar-ish. Yep, very similar.
Quiener tipped $31.85. Duh. Thoughts on John Deere's backtest of historic resistance after a false bearish breakdown?
John Deere. We can look at John Deere. Yeah, thanks. Thank you, man. Quiener. Yeah, so grab that. Man, that flash crash was crazy, wasn't it? In April. But hey, the recovery V-shape, and then all the higher lows, they recaptured the 200 moving average. Look at the correlation there. And then look what they most recently done. This old support resistance, very real level. We've had plotted here. I don't even know the last time I've been here, but look, they regarded it as support. So you could say on grab, anything above 591, you do have to just say, all right, it is real, right? 662 is a real little swing high. But if they break that, I mean, you've got an argument for like $10. Like a pullback here, see the problem is like you're up here, if you're above 591, you're good. Even if you like it fell below 591 and somehow you got stopped out, if it sold off and went like $5, it'd still be freaking awesome. It'd still be like the highest low of this uptrend. This is definitely in an uptrend now. The trend has reversed. It's like a, you know, higher highs, higher lows. You just put in the highest high of uptrend, and someone's been accumulating this thing for a long time, many years. So above 591, man, 662. You break 662, you're gone. You're going to be headlining on CNBC. Yeah, that's all I got on grab, right? If you want to try to manage your risk, just to stop maybe at like 580 or something and let it go. But this is the best you can do because it's, you know, it's up there. All right, grabs in the chat. Grabs in the chat. All right, Beam. Jim Beam, decentralized. On. He doesn't care. On CoinX. We're just going to do CoinX. Oh, God. Just another one of those scams, man. It's like, oh, dude, it's like all the other scams, bro. It pumped and dumped like it does. Just, dude, June 2024. All the way to now. You see, it's like 504 days. What are you doing here, man? Why are you even here? 504 days, same price. You know what? Let's take it back because the pump and dump. Let's take it back to 993. Let's say a cool 1,000 days. Nothing. What's the point of even looking at it, man? Like, oh, one day it's gonna pump, man, and then it's gonna dump. And it's like, yes, Beam. There will never be like significant holders of this accumulating positions. Most likely 36 million. It's probably 37, 38 million now scam coins that exist. I just don't know why. I don't know why people look at crap like this. Dude, the volume, 2,000. Let's just say 3,000. 30-day volume, 251,000. It's so dead. No liquidity. No one wants it. It's just a waste of time. It just is. Like, I'd rather be in a 2-time levered Apple position with that high and tight bull flag than I would ever, and I think I'd make more money owning that right now than I would owning Beam. Thank you though, dude. I appreciate it. ODV. A Cisco Development Corporation? A Cisco? Well, it's a mining, non-energy minerals, precious metals. Well, I mean, it's been a nice run since March, April. But again, like, remember there's a swing trader, position trader stream. And the best requests are all of them. But, you know, the more optimum requests are where we can, when I can look at it and I can see what you were looking at and you requested it for a specific trade setup potentially. This is certainly not in that situation, right? Where it's just been running. It's a great trend. It's approaching a very real overhead resistance support, 387 to 406. If they can ever break that, that could be the ticket, 592, 630. But you're nearing it. And it's like you had all this time. You had most of the year to request this asset. But it just hit the highest daily candle close literally since August of 2023 today. Yeah, there's not much, like, what can I do, right, to provide value to anyone or even you when we're looking at an asset that's just been number go up like this since March. So I just say, like, all you can do is wait for them to recapture 406 and then back test it a couple times as support, consolidate and hold it, and then we can construct a trading plan. Maybe like they break it, oh my god, and then it's like, oh no, they violated, and then all of a sudden, whoa, dude, whoa. Hey, we're bull flagging, we're peniting, and it's all correlated positively to the previous level. Then it's so easy to construct a trading plan, right? But you've been an impulse since March. It's like, we need consolidation to have an edge. And it needs to correlate positively to key levels. All right, so you see what I'm saying? It's like we need something like that. If you get this, and it's August of 2026, let's come back to it. There's nothing to do till then. Nothing we can do. Thank you, dude. Anonymous, appreciate it. John Deere. Let's go to John Deere. The Deere and Company. Back test, yeah, historic resistance at your false bearish breakdown. Yeah, that is true. Still uptrending, yep. But remember, locally, we always want structures locally. So it's like, you probably want them to violate it and recapture it and reconfirm it and hold it. Like, you want like that.
Update on $Absky, thanks. Let's ride this wave and secure profits. Appreciate your streams, I've learned so much from you. Play dollar cost with managed risk.
So Infinite Paradox, thank you for 20, dude. Yeah, we'll look at ABSI. Cost Bros, we costing. Welcome to Costco, I love you. Yeah. Yeah, like, again, if you want to play an asset, it can't just be, oh, it's at or holding a support for the first time. You need, like, oh, yeah, they're violating, they're capturing, they're holding it again with confirmation. It's a structure, it's a Bukowski pattern or something. You just don't have it yet, and that's okay. Because it's not enough. It's not enough of an argument to be like, oh, yeah, they tested it initially, and there were some bids there, and it popped, but it's like, what? 5 days now, nothing. It's doing nothing. Not enough, man. To say, hey, there's a greater than 50% chance that this level is going to hold. Oh, yeah. Nope. You don't have an edge. But yes, you're right about it holding. It's above a key level for now.
$Snap.
What's up, Tide Trader? Yeah, we've been looking at that. I think we posted a setup on it. It's all about that level. Can they hold it? Did they hold it? It's been a couple days. Maybe they didn't. But we will look. Thank you, dude. All right, ABSI, Absky Corporation. Yeah, man. Good to see the level. Good to see that 242, 294 level hold. And now it's just running off of it. And resistance wise, I mean, there have been times when it's reversed right here. See the swing high and then swing high, all these times. So it's approaching 437, and if you can break that, then 566 would be on deck. After that would be probably 670. Yeah, 242, 294 was everything, wasn't it? And they held it, and it's, I guess, been running. Did we look at this? I mean, obviously we looked at it, 'cause, I mean, I've got data here, right? It was all about that. So it's extending now. That was the highest daily candle close we saw on Absky since February 24th or so. So, yeah, nice holding the zone. More than before. All these lows are higher than these lows. It's good. Right, they held this level. It was support before. It's now support again. All right, snap.
Hey man, I requested Beam, Bitget. Not sure what chart you were looking at there, crap. Beam is at 0.0091 right now.
Bro, like, that's the problem, man. You're asking about a literal scam. The Beam developer is most likely a fraudulent person. Like, sociopath, doesn't care, created the asset to enrich himself and have his own notoriety. Oh, it's the Beam community, bro. Come on, get behind the Beam army. And you're like, you see the problem? Like, you can't even, you request it because it's a different asset. It's a different, bro, this one's different. That's when you know it's really a scam. Not even worth your time. But we'll go back to it. I'll waste my time on some more scam coins. Sure. Different iterations of scam coins that can't even be looked at because there's 50 of them and they're all the same, but they're different, bro. Okay, so Snap is still holding. We're not dead yet. Everything's good. Had a bad day yesterday, but again, the threshold for your tolerance is still like right above 789. You're golden. Above like 765, you're golden. So you're still at that lowest risk area ever. Like, you can't get better than this for risk management to a key level, right? Look at this. I mean, 2019, 2020, 2022, 2023, they've recaptured it. They've reconfirmed it as support. They're holding right there. If they can continue to hold, the sellers eventually are just going to relent. They're going to give up. They're going to say, we tried once, we tried twice. The buyers recaptured it. They're putting in a local higher low here at the beginning of the month, and you're just sitting right above that level. That's why it's a good trade setup. Because even if it failed, minimal losses. That's what it's all about. And you know your upside is maximum. Like, if this succeeds, you have a $12+ target on Snap. Tide Trader. So, still golden. I mean, the trade setup's still valid. It's never been, the levels have not been violated. You're good. The volume's still very high. You know, it's great volume. It's very curious volume at these levels above the support. So, stick to the trading plan, man. We posted it live on stream, but it's in the patreon.com/MrTA. It's in the Discord trade setup tab. So it's there. It's all there. Your entry, your stop loss, your take profits, your price objectives. So we're good, man. Above, really anything above 760 is golden on Snap. Okay. Your argument becomes to not own it if it ever falls below 760. See, like, if you're gonna ask about a scam coin, then fine. Just give me the exchange of the scam coin on BitGet. Like, I mean, structurally it looks okay down here. It looks better. Yeah, I don't know what I was looking at. What do you want from me? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, there's 10 trillion Beam coins on different scam exchanges. So, I mean, you're below like 1.1 cent. So it's like you just got this. Yeah, I really like these higher lows here. Representative of just too much demand for them to go test that 0.5 of 1 cent level and at this point, you're probably good. I mean, it looks kind of like accumulation-ish. But you can see, like, the swing high, the top of this range or whatever, like, you're up against it. So, again, from a risk management standpoint, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to set up a trading plan on it right now. Because the closer you are to maybe 6.6 tenths of 1 cent, you could set up a stop strategically. You know, your upside's probably to where you are right now, 9.7 tenths of 1 cent. So it's like, it's all about, if they can break 1 penny, then you're on to something 1.19 pennies, and then you break that, then that's when things get going. But geez, I don't know, like, where are the swing highs? I guess here, I guess that's going to be 2 cents if they can ever break 1.1 cents. Sure. But the entry, like, the closer you are to down here, that's as close, like, you're up here. You're so, look how far removed you are from the level where it could be easy to strategize. 40% off the key level. Sub Jaw Wizard, sure, dude. Well, look. Yeah, it's all about, can they break this 1 cent level? If they can break it, you got a good shot for way higher. But it's just a big if, right? You're up against resistance. There could be no upside, because this is maybe where supply would be. This is the real beam, bro. Yeah. That's it. Sorry, saying, if you're going to give me a scam coin, give me the exchange initially. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Hopefully that helped. It looks okay, like, since August 6th, because of the higher lows. But I just don't know if there's liquidity, enough liquidity. Like, how's like the smart money? How are, like, the geniuses, the big money? How are they going to be like, oh, well, I'm not going to buy Beam on the Butthole exchange, but I will buy on Bybit. It's just, I don't see how the market works, but 36 million scams, dude. You're good, dude. You're good. It's not your bad, man. I'm not even complaining. I'm just, it's more like, man, there are real assets out there. They are companies. They provide goods and services to the world. And they have good fundamentals. They make money quarterly. They have to prove it to the SEC and all the shareholders. And they're listed, and they're on a regulated market. Okay. And they have good trends. They have long-term uptrends and higher highs, higher lows. And there's a market maker. There's someone constructing patterns on the chart. Like, there's tons of that. And it's just like, bro, can we look at this scam that's like a really big scam? And it's impossible to even find the scam that I want because we have to go to a certain exchange. That's just like, man, that's layers and layers of just unnecessary. It's like you're working hard, not smart. It's okay, though. I appreciate the contribution. Just trying to help, man. Tough love. Like, dude, tough love. Like, if you really want to get better, you have to be able to hear stuff like this. It's just how it is, man. It will change the way you think about markets. You need that. I mean, at one time I was like that, dude, look, man, I might want to buy some when I was beginning stages, like, you know, back when I was like 22. Dude, I might want to buy a GoPro, bro. Like, GoPro? Well, let's look deeper into it, you know. Not a good company. Not a good trend. Nothing. Terrible. Okay, I get it. I had to be told that. It's fine. Here's Beachbody. Can't say it's any better. Beachbody. What are they doing? Old supports being regarded as resistance in September, and that's it. Lowest low ever, lowest high ever, downtrending eternally since inception. I don't even know. Like, what do we do? Oh my God! See, they hit the supply line and they fail. Like something like that, maybe 1 and 2, and now like they couldn't do it. Hold on one sec. All right, one sec. I gotta do something. Take 10 seconds. But yeah, man, the thing's like just Gross, man. All right. It's last requests anyway, so we're good. Yeah, man. I don't know how I can, like, how can I manage my risk? How could I construct a trading plan? Here's the problem. Yeah, this is a major problem. Okay, Beachbody. This was requested. Jaw Wizard. Less than 13,000 volume. Remember, the minimum criteria for trading an asset is 1 million volume per day. Minimum, okay? If you don't have that, you run the high risk of getting a running stop. If you try to set up a stop loss, there is an extremely high chance on an asset with less than 13,000 volume per day, 30-day average is even less than 13,000 volume, there will be no one there to buy your stop loss because you will be selling a position. No one's going to buy it. So it's like you just can't own stuff like this. And the trend sucks. It's not a good trend. It would require godlike news-driven catalyst, and you get 1,000% candle. And it's like, dude, that's playing the scratch-off tickets at the gas station, bro. It just is. It's just nothing. These suck, man. A lot of these suck, and it's no one's fault, you know. It's just, yeah. Anyway, 13,000 volume. That's it. All right. I know people are gonna be like, well, I'm never contributing to this guy ever again. It's like, well, I'm trying to like help, man. I'm trying, like, if I act this way to you, I'm trying to like make it to where you don't like lose your money, you know. I'd rather own Apple, AAPU, than Beachbody. I just would, man. All right, so we made it. A lot of requests today. Bitcoin on the new day, meh, down 200 points, doesn't matter, whatever. We are 2%-ish away from all-time highs. You're in a, like, just, if you have Bitcoin, just hang tight, man. If you have Ethereum, I think just hang tight. Gotta hang tight, man. And it's, Ethereum's the weekly, right? Everything. The whole argument's the weekly. You hold Ethereum, you hang tight. You don't worry about these 5% down days. Oh my God. Like, don't worry about it, man. I'm telling you, we've been waiting for 500 plus days. We broke out, we back tested, we bullish engulfed last, I think, days ago. It's just hang tight. That's all I can tell you. Patience. And I think we will hear some more Hey songs soon. Not just for Bitcoin, but also Ethereum. Okay, too much vocals on this one, man. What the? What is going on? God. Okay. All right, I will be back. Thank you so much for likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Join the Discord if you haven't. It's free to join the Discord. You get notified when I go live. And there's educational resources if you're trying to learn the language that's spoken here. It's jargon. Source material only in the educational resource tab of the Discord. So join the Discord or be destroyed. Your choice. Till next time. Respect the TA.
Update on $Absky. Thanks. Let's ride this wave and secure profits. Appreciate your streams. I've learned so much from you.
Gentlemen in the mix. To New York City. I must always
cabeça.